Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot, and welcome back to City Skylines. As you could probably see in the time lapse there, I didn't get nearly as much done as I was hoping to get done here with the city this time. I did manage to get this, which it looks beautiful now, if it would just fill up nicely. So, let's see here. We've got our taxing policies all sorted out. We've got people wanting to move into the city once again. We did have to contend with a massive flood of a death wave there. That was pretty brutal. We lost like 1/6 of the population, which when you're dealing with 66,000 people, we lost 10,000 people to a death wave. So that kind of sucked. Yeah, as I said last time, I was thinking about looking into like the mechanics of death waves and whatnot, and I didn't. I took a little looking myself, and you also saw me probably redesigning things, plopping down more cemeteries. The goal is to get higher service levels to these places, and yeah, if we zoom out here, it's actually had a noticeable effect. I mean, downtown is skull-free, which is huge. It used to be covered in skulls. This area's doing okay. Granted, I don't know what their fucking problem is. They've got two sources of dead body removal right here. So, they should be fine. Probably a good part of it is that we just killed off all the seniors. There's a lot of young people in our town. Let's check out the demographics here. Let's take a look at that real quick now. Yeah, seniors make up 16% of the population, although I don't think that was a big thing before, but adults and young adults are making up 50% of the population at the moment. Young adults making up nearly a quarter, adults making up 1/3, so yeah. Definitely been a demographic shift in the city, quite frankly, for the better. If I can just figure out a way to make this city make some bloody money again. Yeah. So, what we tried to do with this suburb, let's take a look at it. The goal with this suburb was to make basically as few outgoing trips as possible. So once again, traffic stuff, guys, because this entire city seems to be built on traffic. Well, it is. And, what on earth? And yeah, as you can see, the traffic at the moment is garbage trucks. Not... Yeah, the traffic at the moment is garbage trucks going out to pick shit up, not people running out of here in droves. So we've got our tram system here. It's picking people up, dropping people off. Working out pretty well. Eventually I'll get an overpass put in here if it comes to it, but I quite frankly wanted to experiment with this. This was not a mistake, this was not an oversight. I wanted to see what would happen if we had a level crossing right here. What would happen to the traffic. And yeah, as it turns out, having the bus lines going through here works out really, really well. The teal-colored bus line's doing quite well. The red one going in the opposite direction is doing, like, jack shit. Let's take a look here. So, we got our teal bus line, and everything is completely out of order in terms of names at the moment. I'm gonna have to do some renaming here, methinks. But, yeah, anyway, teal line is carrying 51 passengers, and then the, this other one here is carrying 22, so it's doing its job. They're doing okay. Nothing like some of these other bus lines that are just ridiculous, but there's bus line number 5 here. I'm betting that's the one over in the... I am betting that is the one down here, not in the Bear Claw Oil Patch, on the wrong side of the tracks. I'm betting it's this one right here. This is the most useless... Yeah, bus line number 5. It's the most useless bus line, and I should just kill it, quite frankly. And we've gone into nighttime and we're losing mad amounts of money. The city's actually still breaking even. I was raking in insane amounts of cash, but then I decided to expand and still haven't quite figured out how to get that money back yet. I suppose I could disable the high-tech housing that I have set up for a bunch of other places here. But we'll see. We'll figure out how to make money again later. Right now it's about boosting up the population, which we're going to get to. We're probably going to get to, I think it's the final milestone here. Take a really quick peek here. Yeah, Megalopolis, 75,000. The goal is to get past that. The goal is to get past 100,000 people, if I can manage it. And we'll try to figure that out. We may have to make sacrifices. We may have to gut the industrial areas and then just condense them all into one, which I'm not sure how that's going to work. How well that's going to work, I should say. Definitely there's more area, a lot of area right here for expansion. The suburban oil patch down here is all mined out, so I could definitely just like uproot that. The only reason I'm keeping it around at the moment, with it being empty and all, is that, well, we need jobs at the moment. So, yeah, this area right here is doing remarkably well. I'm not entirely sure about the rest of this. I know I had to fix some traffic over here, put in some new bus lines. I think that these areas are running a bit better. Here's the problem, is there's so many fucking garbage trucks here. Like, I think I fixed everything, and then there's a massive honking traffic jam. So, we'll see. I think the idea here is that we're going to have to be patient. This right here is still an issue, apparently. Perhaps this loop right here is a bad idea. I picked it because it's aesthetically pleasing. It looks better than just the buses doing their ridiculous U-turns. Which, while they can do just fine, they look ridiculous. But then again, this is... the two really close intersections seem to be causing some trouble. But that could just be... who knows what's causing. Well, chances are it's the fact that they have to slow down for the intersections. Yeah. Garbage. They're telling me garbage is piling up. Actually, garbage is doing okay. Mostly that our landfills are having issues. Garbage is piling up in this area specifically. This is where the problem lies with garbage. So we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to deal with that. But, yeah, I think the next step here is to go ahead, maybe try to squeeze some residential in here, I think. I don't think I want to expand downtown too much more than I already have. I think that it's big enough. Eventually, I'm going to have to gut the rail network and just completely redo it, although it's working out quite well here. This area, what about this station? Ah, this station is the new traffic jam hub. Have I cut off the external access to rail? Yes, I have. That's something that I've found, at least, to be very important, is that external access to rail needs to be severed in order for things to not get ridiculous, because other towns and cities can just send ridiculous trains through the area, and things just go crazy and stupid very quickly. So, anyway, the future plan for the rail is, and I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again, is to, and honestly, I might have to redistribute some of these things, because I want to have like agricultural processing. I want to see if we actually have some agricultural area here. Nope. So I want to have oil processing, which we have over here in the Bear Claw oil patch. Then hemlock woodery. That probably needs to be expanded, quite frankly. And get forestry processing. And then continue or possibly move it south, move Coal Harbor south, perhaps. And then just use Bear Claw Bay Industrial Park here as my just general industry. And the idea is that I'll have trains going from all the raw materials industries and feed them into this area, and then have a completely separate rail line that goes from this area to downtown, and from this area down to the Snow Delta shopping district. And hopefully by doing that, and making the railway lines entirely separate, the trains don't get too clogged up. We'll see. I've seen it in some other people's cities where they just do it and it works beautifully. In mine, it's proven to be a clusterfuck, although not so much at the moment over here. It looks like... yeah, here's the clusterfuck right here. Just everybody's trying to get into the port. If we... oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, things are a bit of a mess. So the ideal situation there is to have just like straight lines. Possibly still have bypasses, but mostly straight lines. For the railway lines, and less of the craziness here. So, yeah, there'll be some redesign of the rail network down the road here, and possibly some major redesign of the industrial areas as the city grows. We'll see. But, yeah, in the meantime, we want to... I'd like it if the city was a little bit more stable, because right now we're raking in bank. We're making huge amounts of money, whereas before we were like $4,000 in the hole. So I'd like to also see if I can maybe stabilize the economy a little bit. That would be great. Anyway, guys, I think I've gone on for long enough. Thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying these videos, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time as I delete redundant power lines. Thank you for watching.